Hey guys, it's koolysmiley, and in my assumptions video, one of you guys asked me what my Myers Briggs personality was. And last time I took last time I took that test was like 3 years ago, so I think we should do it again. And I thought, why not make a YouTube video doing this with y'all together? So if you guys do not know what the Myers Briggs personality test is, it's a little personality test where you can learn about the categories that you fit into, learn about the people who also fit into those categories, and what makes you you. I think it could be a very helpful tool to learn how I tick and maybe understand myself better. I feel like I might get attacked. Like, we did a birth chart on stream the other day and I felt attacked by it. I should read. $49? No way. So the Myers-Briggs test costs like $50 to take. If I am mistaken, then I'm mistaken. But I found this website that has the 16 personalities quiz, which I know I also took. So let's take this one and see what it tells us. I think it falls under the same category as Myers-Briggs, but we're gonna find out. Here we are. Okay. You regularly make new friends. I feel like this is something I'm getting better with, so I'm gonna do this. If we were in a panoramic, it would probably be that. Hopefully. Who knows? You spend a lot of free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest. I'm not a research queen. You know, I have my favorite interests and I kind of stick to them. So I'm going to say maybe sometimes I fall under a rabbit hole. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too. Every time. Every time someone cries, I cry. I can't help it. You can usually stay calm even under pressure. I thought that I was never able to stay calm, but then Texas had a freeze and I had no power, no cell towers, no heat for 48 hours. And I thought I was gonna die, but I had to take care of my puppy. And let me tell you, I did not lose my shit like I thought I would. So I'm gonna stay here because I still have panic tendencies. You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another. When have I ever finished a project? You're very sentimental. I have like 7 boxes of like pictures and like notes from people that I don't even talk to anymore that I won't throw away. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. I literally write in 6 journals every day. So if you guys are watching this, I'm currently traveling when this video comes out. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different lists of things that I need to do, want to do, and will do before, after, and during my trip. Wow, when did I get so neurotic? This is new. I never used to be like this. You are more inclined to follow your heart than you are more inclined to follow your head than your heart. Disagree. Well, I'm gonna do that a little bit more because over the years I've gotten better at like trying to be more logical. You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine. I feel like I have to because that's just the way my brain works, but I'm getting better at this too. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Rarely, my ass. This quiz is already showing me how insecure I can be at times. I can truly be so insecure, but we're human. Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments. I do like to help people. Yeah, I think that I take pride in helping people more than I pat myself on the back for my own victories. You're interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to do next. Yeah. You are prone to worrying about things that will take the turn for the worse. Yeah. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. I feel like I have to. Prefer is the word that is making this hard. I feel like I have to do my chores before I can relax. And that's on childhood trauma. You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you. I can't stand people like this. I learned recently that people like this are the reason that I have so much trauma. People like this are just inconsiderate and don't understand that some people's brains work different than yours. I hate this. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Yeah, sometimes. She says as she's filming 3 videos before she goes out of town for 2.5 weeks. You usually prefer to be around others rather than to be on your own. See, this is the middle because I need time with friends and I need time by myself. I have to have a mix of both or else I go crazy. You enjoy going to the art museum? Not really. Like, I want to enjoy that, but I'm kind of like, meh about it. I like going to science museums. Wait, am I a nerd? Cool. Good for me. You avoid making phone calls. Disagree. I've called 4 people today. I used to be a text-only person, and now I hate texting. I would rather send voice memos to my friends than text my friends. I'm glad we're retaking this quiz because I'm definitely answering things a lot different than I used to answer them. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Agree. You are still bothered by mistakes that you make a long time ago. Agree. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Before therapy, absolutely. But I am doing a lot better because I've learned to move through my emotions in a healthy way. So I don't agree with this anymore. I'm gonna lightly disagree because I'm doing so much better than I used to. God, I love therapy. I wish therapy was accessible to everyone, y'all. It's so dumb that it's not. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Yeah. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Yeah, kinda. But I like my job literally makes me play video games, and I could just play video games alone, but I prefer when I get to play with games with friends every once in a while. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. No, I love conspiracy theories and I love philosophical theories. I like this shit. I do. I'm a fan. I'm not going to highly agree with this. Oh, wait, no, waste of time. Sorry. I'm not going to highly disagree with it. You may often pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more. I instantly thought of acting opportunities, and I don't think I would ever say no to something if I really wanted it. So you struggle with deadlines. Not when it's like work related. Not when I gotta do something. I did in high school. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Yeah, but I work really hard. I'm the protagonist. What does that mean? Is the protagonist the main character? Did this just tell me I'm the main character? This website just told me I am the main character. Snaps for L. Snaps for L. Okay, wait, I'm thrilled. I'm an enfj-t. Okay, so someone had asked me on my assumptions video, they assumed that I was a specific personality type. I want to see if they were right. Sid's Gone Batty assumed that my Myers Briggs was ENTP. Okay, so you got the first 2 parts right. Let's find out what this means. So this says that I'm 53% extroverted, 47% introverted. I would agree that they're pretty even. I'm actually surprised that it thinks I'm more extroverted than introverted. I used to be the opposite, I think. I think I'm getting better maybe because of therapy. My energy is intuitive over observant. I think my energy used to be far more intuitive. In the past, I used my intuition to protect me a lot, and then I kind of lost track of that through relationships that included a lot of gaslighting, so I stopped trusting my intuition, and I'm working through that. I think I'm slowly getting it back, but I'm definitely not as intuitive as I used to be. Because I remember the first time I took this quiz, intuition was like 90% or something like that. Nature, I go with feeling, 79% feeling. That's accurate. I know that's accurate. And then I'm more judgmental than prospecting. What does that mean? A trait reflects your approach to work, planning, and decision making. I don't really understand what this means. Identity, I'm more turbulent than assertive. This trait underpins all others, showing how confident we are in our abilities and our decisions. Ah, yes. This trait right here shows that I have imposter syndrome. Where's the lie? I don't see a lie. I don't see a lie. All right, so introduction. I'm not going to read all of this because it's probably going to be a whole thing, but why don't I bookmark this and then I'll put the link to this specific page in the description below, so if you guys want to read more about my personality type, you can. But let's read the big points. Firm believers in people. Just this alone, I would absolutely agree with this. I think this is very me right here. I definitely think I'm a believer in people, and like I have the desire to see the good in all people, which has gotten me in trouble a lot. So people are drawn to strong personalities, and protagonists radiate authenticity, concern, and altruism, unafraid to stand up and speak when they are feeling something needs to be said. Oh my God, my Insta stories. Follow me on Instagram if you would like to hear me rant about things that are on my mind. They find it natural and easy to communicate with others, especially in person. oversharing, that please just at me next time when you think that we need to talk about how much I overshare. Thank you. Protagonists easily see people's motivations and seemingly disconnect events and are able to bring these ideas together and communicate them as a common goal with an eloquence that is nothing short of mesmerizing. This is literally telling me I'm the main character, and I'm so flattered. Okay, y'all, in the comment section below, if I was the main character, what kind of movie do you think I'd be the main character in? Please tell me. Please let me know what you think. Feel free to be as thorough or generalizing as possible. I want to know what movie you guys think I'd be the main character in. The interest protagonists have in others is genuine, almost to a fault. Weird. It's like, this is just adding me. Okay. When they believe in someone, they can become too involved with the other person's problems and place too much trust in them. Luckily, this trust tends to be self-fulfilling, as protagonists' altruism and authenticity inspire those they care about to become better themselves. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, this is going to make me cry. I thought I was going to be attacked today. Protagonists are vulnerable to another snare as well. They have tremendous capacity reflecting on and analyzing their own feelings, but if they get too caught up in another person's feeling and another person's plight, they can develop a short emotional hypochondria. Not me just spending 2 weeks with a friend who is going through a breakup and feeling like I was going through my breakup again. Totally not her fault, by the way. Totally my own fault. Getting too involved. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Hold on. Hold on to your butts, everyone.
Hold on to your butts.
If they get to a point where they are held back by limitations someone else is experiencing, it can hinder the protagonist's ability to see past the dilemma and be of any help at all. I'm not going to overshare, but that just happened to me. When this happens, it's important for the protagonist to pull back and use self-reflection to distinguish between what they really feel. That is why I'm going on a break. Oh my God. I really thought this was just going to be a fun video where we just learn about me. And now I'm like, oh, yeah, this is me. At the end of the day, I'm going to take it as a compliment, though, because I'm the protagonist, y'all. Just don't put me in a movie where I die at the end, please. Life's too short. I'm not ready to go. This personality type wants to lead the way to a brighter future. I do. I'm gonna cry. Oh no. Whether it's by leading a nation to prosperity or leading their little league softball team to a hard-fought victory. This is adorable. Barack Obama? Oprah Winfrey? John Cusack? Are you... Look at all these people that I'm like. Oh my God, I'm like Sean Connery. I'm Daenerys. Oh no. Oh no. She does not have an ending that I want. But I'm also Morpheus. So I just watched this movie. I'm Elizabeth Bennet. I love that I'm two different characters from The Matrix. The Oracle and Morpheus. Skylar White. Oh, this person is my name. That's my name. Laurel Lance. I've never watched this show before. Okay, let's view my strengths and weaknesses, chat. Let's see if we will cry today. I already did once, so here are my strengths. I'm tolerant, absolutely true. I'm reliable, probably to a fault. I bet this is going to be a strength and a weakness. How much do you want to bet? I'm charismatic, thanks. I'm altruistic, thanks. For those of you who don't know what altruism is, the only reason I know what this is because altruism is like a thing in Dead by Daylight. And like when you use altruism, it means like you'll heal people and you'll save people and you'll help people. So it's like helping. Anyways, we love when we learn things from video games. Natural leaders. This is so surprising to me. I've never considered myself a natural leader, but like the more I stream, the more I've realized that I kind of am. Okay, what are my weaknesses? I'm overly idealistic. People with protagonist personality type can be caught off guard as they find that through circumstance or nature or simple misunderstanding, people fight against them or defy the principles they've adopted. However well-intentioned they may be, they are more likely to feel pity for their opposition than anger. I don't know if I agree with this. I think that I go to anger before pity. But I don't know. I guess I would need examples for this. Too selfless. This is what the hell? What is this? That's rude. That's so mean. It's so true, but it's so mean. I'm a Cancer. Leave me alone. Fuck you, quiz. God. Back to what I was saying. I'm too selfless. That was me saying that, reliable was a strength, but also a weakness. Protagonists can bury themselves in their hopeful promises, feeling others' problems as their own, and striving hard to meet their word. If they aren't careful, they can spread themselves too thin. I do this. I think it's like every month. I have this like 3 weeks where I'm so productive and helpful to everyone around me. And then I have a week where I'm just like, I can't do this. I can't do anything anymore. I need silence, and I need wine, and I need sleep, and I don't want anything else. It's just me time, me forever. This is very accurate. Fuck you. We're moving forward. I don't need to read this because I know it's true. Fluctuating self-esteem. All right. Okay. Attack me. I was right. I'm being attacked today. Protagonists define their self-esteem by whether they are able to live up to their ideals. Accurate. So accurate. When I feel like I'm being a hypocrite in my own idealisms, I'm like imposter syndrome, like that. It's like, okay, I preach these things on stream, and I preach these things on Instagram, and I'm struggling with them today. Clearly, I'm a failure. I'm learning that saying those things out loud aren't healthy, though. Like, that's still negative self-talk to your brain, even though it's not true. So I'm going to remind myself really quickly that that's not true. You work really hard, which is what makes you the opposite of a failure. You are a winner because you work really hard through your things. Fuck you, self-esteem police. I'm killing it. And okay, this is a big thing. I feel like as a child, I was never allowed to make my own decisions, and I never got the chance to make my own decisions. So even as an adult, I don't know how to make decisions without talking to like 15 people first and hearing all different sides of what I should do. Like, I always rely on people for decisions before I decide what I actually want in a decision. It's very annoying. It's my least favorite thing about myself. Do I need to bust out some alcohol for this one? This is water. This is not alcohol. People who share the protagonist personality type feel most at home when they are in a relationship. I was a serial dater, but it's been 8+ months since I was in a relationship last, so you can stop yelling at me. Thanks. And a few types are eager to establish a loving, committed relationship with their chosen partners. Protagonists take dating and relationships seriously, selecting partners with an eye towards the long haul rather than the more casual approach. This is so accurate. When I've dated in the past, I've always thought of like marriage in mind. Like, I've never dated someone unless like I knew that I thought of them for the long haul. And I've always taken people really seriously, and I think it scared some people away. And even now, I'm like single, but I've like thought about weighing out my options, but I keep stopping myself from feeling connected to people because I'm like, I don't want to feel connected to someone because I am not ready to feel serious about someone again. If I feel strongly about someone, I'm going to feel serious about them. So I just have been stopping myself from even allowing myself to get to that point with someone right now. I'm a slow walker, but I never walk back. I like this quote. Even in the dating phase, people with protagonist personality types are ready to show their commitment by taking the time and effort to establish themselves as dependable, trustworthy partners. Yep, not me literally popping a throat lozenge halfway through making this video, because I'm reading and talking so much that my throat is starting to hurt. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Protagonists' tendency to avoid any conflict, sometimes even sacrificing their own principles to keep the peace, can lead to a long-term problem if these efforts never fully resolve themselves with underlying issues that they mask. This has definitely happened in relationships for me because people have made me feel like I can't really talk about things that bug me in a relationship until like things boil to the top, and then I just like let it all out. Obviously, I know now that that's not healthy, but like this is definitely something I've done. On the other hand, people with protagonist personality types can sometimes be too preemptive in resolving their conflicts, asking for criticism and suggestions in ways that convey neediness or insecurity. Oh my God, I feel triggered. Stop, please. I understand. I got it. Moving forward. If potential partners appreciate these qualities, though, and make an effort themselves to look after the needs of their protagonist partner, they will enjoy long, happy, passionate relationships. Ultimately, protagonist personality types believe that the only true happiness is mutual happiness. Yes, and that's the stuff successful relationships are made of. Show me where. Show me where the successful relationship is, quiz. Show me where. When it comes to friendships, protagonists are anything but passive. While some personality types might accept the circumstantial highs and lows of a friendship, their feelings waxing and waning with times, protagonists will put active effort into maintaining those connections, viewing them as substantial and important, not something to let slip away through laziness or inattention. Oh my God, this is me. This quiz really said for you, bitch. And I didn't used to be like this. I used to be passive and lazy and inattentive, and I would lose friendships all the time. But like, ever since my breakup and ever since I've decided to like put more of my worth in actually making connections with people and not making connections with one person and sticking with that one person, like this has been me. Absolutely. Ultimately, though, protagonists will find that their excitement and unyielding optimism will yield them many satisfying relationships with people who appreciate and share their vision and authenticity. The joy protagonists take in moving things forward means that there is always a sense of purpose behind their friendships, creating bonds that they are not easily shaken. Yes! I think that's important. I don't want to make friends with people unless I feel a genuine connection with people. Career paths. Protagonists take a genuine interest in other people, approaching them with warm sociability and a helpful earnestness that rarely goes unnoticed. Altruistic careers like social and religious work, teaching, counseling, and advising on all sorts are popular. I literally talk about mental health and preach about mental health on my stream. This attitude, alongside their social skills, emotional intelligence, and tendency to be the person that knows everybody, can be adapted to quite a range of the other careers as well, making them protagonists natural HR administrators, event coordinators, and politicians. Stop calling me a politician. I don't want to be a politician. Y'all make jokes that I should be like a president or like a politician, like an AOC. I can't do, no, absolutely not. No. Get it away from me. Get that away from me. However, protagonists need to make sure that they get to focus on people, not systems and spreadsheets. They are unlikely to have the stomach for making sorts of decisions that require... They will be haunted knowing that their decision could cost someone their job or cost someone their life. Yeah, this is why I would never be a nurse. And this is why I would never be someone that would have to fire people. I've had to fire one person in my entire life, and I hated it, and I cried about it for 2 days. Let's go to the conclusion. Few personality types are as inspiring and charismatic as protagonists. This like makes me feel really weird reading this and then posting it on my YouTube channel. Like, guys, look how inspiring and charismatic I am. It even says so on this website. Like, I'm actually feeling really grossed out by this now. Their idealism and vision allow protagonists to overcome many challenging obstacles, more often than not brightening the lives of those around them. Protagonists' imagination is invaluable in many areas, including their own personality growth. This is what I want to do. I want to brighten other people's lives. Like, that's all I really want to do at the end of the day. That's why I have Smiley in my name, because I like to make people smile, but I'm crying. Don't mess up your makeup. It looks so good, and you gotta film another video. Don't mess up your makeup, bitch. Don't do it. You're busy today. Protagonists can be easily tripped up in areas where idealism and altruism are more of a liability than an asset. Whether it's finding or keeping a partner, staying calm under pressure, reaching dazzling heights on a career ladder. Oh, that scares me a little bit. Protagonists need to put in conscious effort to develop their weaker traits and additional skills. That's why I'm in therapy. This absolutely was accurate. I know when I took this 3 years ago, it was accurate then too. I cannot believe how accurate this was. If you guys want to take this test as well, I will put it in the description below so you can. It's super interesting. I think it's really nice to learn about ourselves so that we can learn what things we need to strengthen. Like, this has very clearly showed me things that I could be working on, and some of it I kind of already knew, but now it's kind of been like implemented in my brain a little bit harder. So it's a great stepping stone for my next therapy session. Every time I say therapy, I go like this. Anyway. Anyway, if you guys do the personality quiz, please tell me what you get in the comment section below, because I am so interested. I want to know what you guys get. Tell me these celebrities that it says you're like, and tell me if you agree with the answers that you got. If you liked this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the YouTubes later, friends. Let's be the main character together, friends. I hated that.